check, check. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Ready for some Pokemon cards. That's what we got. Did I get a... Wait, did I have some sort of error message about SWP audio capture? What's that? I'm going to be playing in the regional championship in Orlando. That's what I'm doing in Orlando. Should be fun. Well, you know, as fun as it can be playing Pokemon cards all weekend. My audio capture is not registered. Was it... Was it saying that? Like, audibly? During the intro? Bro, I paid for that.
Not registered.
Oh my god. All right. I paid for whatever I... Man, bro. Okay. Come on. What's up? Yeah. Sure. Thank you, Big Mac Lamont, for the Prime sub. It's been asking me to do this forever. And I just, every day I wake up and I'm like, it said it again? An upgrade to the app audio driver is available. There's an echo? Oh, there is an echo right now. Why am I getting an echo? All right. Sure, I'll... Okay. Huh. I'm not echoing anymore, right? I think I don't need any... I can figure that out when I get home, to be honest. But what the heck, bro? They're really killing me with that. Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody got time to deal with all that mess. What the heck? It worked. It was working for like months. And then one day, you know, you just wake up and now it thinks you're not registered or something. I don't know, man. So I'll figure that out when I get back. For today, no audio capture. Brandon said he clipped my reaction to this. Why is it freezing in my studio? Oh my god. And now I'm like curious. Riley tweeted at me this morning, you know, talking to me about, I know it's going to be like 70 in Florida. I know, and I'm going to be in Florida like tonight. So that's exciting. Riley tweeted at me that we're gonna be testing for Orlando on webcam. Let's see, clips. What is that, Lance? Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. This is what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you. I frankly don't know. I don't even know how to like look at my own clips on Twitch. That's how good of a Twitch user I am. All right. Oh, I said no audio. Dang it, bro. Am I echoing now? Am I echoing now? Ooh, I'm not echoing now. Okay, maybe it works now. Okay. Huh. I'm not echoing. All right, let's see. Let me know if it says that I'm not well, now's the real test. I need where's my lo-fi girl at? Okay, here we go. No, it's just straight up not working at all. Okay, great. So you guys, we want sound. Oh yeah, well we got to do this. Now, is my voice echoing? Is my voice echoing though? The voice is not echoing. Okay, great. Cool. So we should be back. Where's that lo-fi being played from? It can't be here. This is on... Oh, I'm having a tough day at the office. How is this playing? It's on 0 volume. What's going on, bro? Anyways, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. It's coming from somewhere else. It's coming from here. No? Where's the music coming from? Bro. Where is... No. Seriously, where's the music come from, bro? I just pressed the pause button on my keyboard and it stopped it, though. I just pressed the... But I don't know where it's coming from. You guys can see, but this is my entire desktop, bro. Like, you see all the applications that are open. Oh, whoa. Here it is. Whoa. Okay. All right. It was the old hidden, but it wasn't like down here, like it was minimized, you know? It had like... It had gone somewhere else. Great. So the internal capture is working now. Fantastic. There, let me add this to the... This is This is the future of content, by the way, where you just react to yourself reacting to things. Bo Burnham had it figured out. All right, what should we... Holy God! Oh, oh man! Oh God! Yeah. All right, what should we... Holy God! Oh, man. I think that, yeah, that's an all-timer right there. I am losing it a little bit because it was like not there when I logged in the morning. And then like when I logged in the afternoon. And I'm wearing I'm wearing the hat and the sunglass, the clip-ons and the yeah. That's an all-timer. All right. Pokemon Trading Card Game Trainer's website. Let's enjoy remote Pokemon trading card game battles. Yo, okay, this is something crazy that I saw. All right, yeah. So what's Antoine's what's their Twitter handle again? Twan Lai. Okay. It's like not. What is wrong with me? Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. Yes. Guess it's going to be time to switch back to Japanese PTCGO if I want to practice post-rotation. This is an official, non-ironic photo from the Japanese site in an article explaining how to play online. Thank you, Daishal. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub and the 15 months. And thank you, Koku Shib, for the sub and the 9 months. I appreciate it. Sorry if I missed anybody. Big Lamont, Big Mac, the Prime sub. Yo, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, Twan posted, it's going to be time to switch back to Japanese PTCGO if I want to practice post-rotation. This is an official, non-ironic photo from the Japanese site in an article explaining how to play online. This is so sick, bro. This is so sick. This is so ill. Yeah. This is so sick. There we go. And then yeah, someone's like, wait, live, is it available in Japan? Japan and other countries where the game is run by the Pokemon Company don't have an official online game client. Of course, there are players who use PTCGO, but it's never been officially supported. Not even mentioned once. Not even mentioned once, bro. Not even mentioned once. Like, isn't that insane? It's like, it blows my mind, man. I would love to know more about the relationships between the Pokemon Company and the Pokemon Company International, and I want to know more about how that works. Because when you think about it, when Pokemon has like Pokemon Directs and stuff, ain't no live being mentioned there. Like, we haven't, no mention of it at all. So it's like, it just doesn't make sense. It's like they don't seem aligned on this, which I guess kind of, they don't seem aligned on it. I mean, it looks like the Pokemon Company Japan is like, if you want to play online, use webcams. And then the Pokemon Company International has an entirely different message, right? So that blows my mind. The world is becoming smaller and smaller every day. I mean, it's an online era. We're not like, our regions aren't so gridlocked and separate like they used to be, you know, back in the 90s. The world's getting smaller and smaller now that, you know, so having this kind of like multiple messages from different it's very strange now. YRG says the primary forum to play Digimon TCG Online is Webcam. There's 500 plus player webcam tournaments. That's sick. So Twan says Japan and other countries where the game is run by TPC don't have an official online client. There are players who use PTCGO, but it's never been officially supported, not even mentioned once, except by me in a winner interview, which had the chat giggling. So, like, everybody knows about the online client, but they're like... Yeah, Twan lives in Japan, or has lived in Japan. They might not live in Japan currently, but they speak Japanese. I think, yeah, they're French. They travel a lot. Yeah, they used to live in Japan, not currently though. So this is the Pokemon Company Japan's website. Let's enjoy remote Pokemon trading card game battles. Remote Pokemon trading card game battle equal remote Pokemon TCG is when you and another player in a separate location have a Pokemon TCG match. We will introduce to you how this will be done. Remote Pokemon TCG are done through the use of smartphones. Okay, right? Pokemon Company International had the same idea. Or PCs. Installing a video chat application is also required. All right, here's where things start to diverge. Please prepare these things together with your guardian. Smartphone or tablet, a tripod stand, or a grid rack. Then we'll keep the smartphone in place. Video chat application. This is so sick. Yeah, it's easier to see. Yeah, this is gnarly right here. We do this in the Discord, actually. We do. Lance in the chat, please tell us more. If anybody's interested in actually using webcam battles, which is going to be particularly important for Gym Leader Challenge, considering that in March, Gym Leader Challenge will no longer be playable online for a time being. For a time. For some amount of time. Until they figure out, until they code all of the cards all the way back to black and white. So, definitely make sure to join the Discord. We do it. It's just like Pokemon Japan, guys. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's a picture of Brandon's webcam set up on gymleaderchallenge.com. Right here. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty slick, right? I mean, it's not hard to set up. And frankly, this is a lot of fun. Honestly. I'd rather do this than play online any day. The most difficult part is just getting the setup. But look how slick Brandon's setup is. And it's really not expensive. There's guides to it and stuff. But you see what I'm talking about? I mean, you have a difference in philosophy. Like, very clearly, you have a difference in philosophy from the Pokemon Company Japan, who actually designs the Pokemon trading card game, and the Pokemon Company International. And it seems the Pokemon Company Japan clearly wants no part in digitizing the game, which explains a lot with how the online client is how it is, right? It explains so much, actually. So that's, I mean, so like when you look at the most popular Pokemon TCG YouTubers, and yeah, apparently, yeah, people have been messaging me about this. Apparently, this is really popping off. People are like, you should do this for the Pokemon TCG. Like, it wouldn't work. All right. I'm sure this is really sick, but I can't just replicate that. Like, people are like, do it. Like, no, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, I'm not Wolfie. The TCG doesn't get the views that the VGC gets. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, you look at the most popular Japanese Pokemon TCG YouTube channels, and they're tabletop exclusive. That's because nobody cares about the online game in Japan. They're not even remotely interested in it. Not even like a little bit. In fact, this is the way to play. And I, for one, agree with it 1,000%. Japanese packs do not have codes. No. I'm telling Japanese, they do not. Like when Tuan said that there is absolutely no mention of the online game in Japan, they meant it. There is none. Yes. Yes, they can't. Sure, they can't play their own standard online, but they don't even mention that, like, that it's like they don't want to be involved with it, though. At all. Yes, they can't play the newest cards online, but even they're uninterested. I mean, because, okay, imagine this. If Pokemon Japan were interested in an online client, like, look, we have got like fan-made services, like TCG1, right? We've got fan-made stuff because that's just, you know, but Japan doesn't have any fan-made client because they don't care to play that way, right? They just don't. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've made our own even fan-made clients. Because we just desire to play that way, I guess. You know, not me personally, but that's true. There are some. I mean, there's quite a few players who are playing in limitless tournaments and things like that. But it's, I mean, this is, I think it is, all right. If the Pokemon Company Japan was interested in digitizing the game and making an online client, they probably wouldn't have let the Pokemon Company International develop one because they would have been interested in developing it themselves. So you have to imagine that that they don't care. The Pokemon Company Japan doesn't care. Or is uninterested in it, full stop, right? Because if they were interested in developing an online client, then they would stop TPCI from doing it. Yeah, I mean, it's fascinating to me. This is fascinating. How does this, bro, I'd expect this guide to be on gymleaderchallenge.com. You know? No cap, though. I think we are developing a guide just like this for gymleaderchallenge.com. Like, this is literally, this guide is going to be, we're going to do a guide that's like almost the same exact thing, but probably with better pictures. to be blatantly honest. Yeah. Lance and yeah. I just solved the webcam guide. You just take it. Just link to Google Translate. Yeah. Yes. I do a little bit of plagiarizing. Just switch a few things around so the teacher can't tell. All right? Yeah. Just switch a few sentences around. Yeah, the teacher will never notice. Okay? But yeah, this is mind-blowing. So there's this really interesting, it's really interesting. I mean, I'm leaning more into tabletop content myself. I saw someone said that if I innovate some way to make the cards more readable when you're playing tabletop, it would trump everything else. That's the worst part about it. Okay, well, my biggest argument is that I believe that my tabletop games are way easier to follow than my PTCGO games, but it's just a matter of creature comfort. It's just comfort that people are more used to this. Like, obviously,
Will has got Lance,
nobody is going to be able to eagle eye read these cards, okay? And anybody who says that they are reading these cards on the table is lying. Similarly,
damage for each
in the same exact way, ain't nobody reading these cards. And ain't nobody reading these cards. So this is something that always blows my mind, is that people are like, I can't read the cards. You ain't reading these cards, and you definitely ain't reading those cards. So people are like, I can't read the cards. You can never read the cards. Yes, you can only read the cards when I click on them to enlarge them. Right? So,
John was not able
in the same way, I show off cards. There we go. I This is the equivalent of clicking on the card. It's the same thing. Really. No, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. JR, is I don't need my tabletop game like doing too many flashy things because it's a tabletop game. Like why does this need to be explained? It's so wild to me nobody gets this. It actually makes me want to pull my hair out that people say I can't follow along as well on tabletop as I do on PTCGO. Bro, on PTCGO, I'm just clicking things and things are flying around and you still can't read any of the cards.
200 damage.
And I do far less explaining. If anything, the tabletop content is way easier to follow because I am talking about everything that's happening.
Dragon Call so long as Wobbuffet is in the active spot. Fighting energy onto Gibble. It takes 20 damage because of John's old cemetery. And then will use Dragon's Wish. This is a really cool attack. You don't always get to use Dragon's Wish, but it's really powerful if you do.
Some people would say it's slower, but I've cut out all of the dead time in this video. I cut out all of the dead time. Whereas in a PTCGO game, you're going to have me waiting 5 minutes through an opponent's turn as they just do whatever.
Vacuum down. So we've got those options. I also could just get 4 energy on to Drapey on the old-fashioned way, you know? I could have just Drapey on them, true.
Yeah, for streaming, of course. The streaming is of course, because when I stream tabletop, I don't do any. I used to do production when I stream tabletop. I used to like pull up card scans and do all of that, but I ditched all of that in order to put the best version of the tabletop games into like YouTube edits, right? And there's just, I think that the tabletop content,
play like off the rip.
you know, you need an entire team to really produce, like, you need a team to produce, you know, super engaging live tabletop content. I'm proud of the tabletop content that I produce here, but I can only do so much. If I'm, you know, thank you, T Moochie, for the Prime sub in the 2 months. I can only do so much. So commentary over pre-recorded games seems like the best. Well, that's what I'm doing for League. But there's literally no reason, if, say, me and Jesse are going to get together and play 4 hours of Pokemon cards, why wouldn't we stream that, right? So if me and Jesse are getting together and I'm going to record 4 hours of games, we just might as well click go live. Even if there's not going to be any like, you know, bells and whistles, production flair, like, we just might as well click go live, right? So the people who want to watch can watch. And when you're watching a tabletop game being played live, there's just always going to be a little bit of a curve to that. But it's also, that's part of the appeal, is that you're just watching. I've realized this more and more as I've been getting into it. Like, because I used to really go through a ton of effort to try and, you know, produce the live stuff, right? Like pull up card scans, do the prize counter, all of that. But the more I've been doing it, the more I've realized that watching
New Pokemon.
two people just hang out and play with cards,
as often as you like.
that's the vibe.
You know, all of
It's just you're here because you like watching Pokemon cards be played.
Avery is going to be very good post rotation. Sweet.
The vibe is we're just playing some cards on a table. That's the vibe. There's something refreshing about that. It's like my favorite Twitch channel. They're just ducks. All right? And it doesn't need to be anything more. I'm just here for the ducks, you know? They don't need all sorts of crazy bells and whistles. I'm here because I like watching ducks. Shout out to Dash Ducks, my favorite channel on Twitch. So, my tabletop streams are like that. You're here because you just like watching. You like watching cards get played. And it's a vibe. It's not overproduced. It doesn't have a million bells and whistles. It exists in this. This is Pokemon cards in its purest form right here, right? This is Pokemon cards in its purest form. I hate to break it to you guys, but these cards are in Japanese and you couldn't read them anyway. Unless, of course, you can read Japanese, in which case I'm not talking about you. Thank you. AQEDTTTLKM for that sub in the 2 months. Appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. People just find any excuse, really. You can't read cards here. You can't read that. If so, barely. But that's not what it's about. You're not reading Giratina's attack here on the table. You either know what it does, or you have to look it up. Or you have to wait until they pull it up. There you go. This is what Bennett does. They have it right here. So they pop up Bennett. You see? When I'm playing the Pokemon trading card game online, it's the same thing. You're not reading any of these cards. If anybody in the chat says, I forgot what flower selecting did, so I read that, you are lying. Yo, thank you, anonymous gifter. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dr. Pokedad says that now we're looking. Tier 4's camera is slightly closer than mine. Yeah, but it's at an angle. So you've got perspective coming in. I mean, that's just like a stylistic choice. Now I have
Okay, so I think this is the right play.
I believe that it should be top down. Brighter too. My table is flawlessly lit, Dr. Polkadad. This table is immaculately lit. They wish they could light a table like this on official productions. All right. This is overexposed. I would never. Now, I have a huge amount of respect for these guys, but that's overexposed. It's incorrect. Not supposed to do that. Not supposed to blow the card out, you know? So it comes at a cost. No, absolutely not. It's not worth it. You get a little bit more bright in contrast, but you're blowing all the whites out. It's not worth it. No, it looks cheap. Absolutely not. You're not, like, it's not worth it. It makes it look like lower quality production. You know what I mean? This is professionally lit, you know? That's blown out a little bit. Now, if I wanted to, I could, I mean, it's always correct to just to film things. It's always correct to film things exposed correctly. You never want to, like, get your raw footage overexposed. That's just it's not what you want to do. I shouldn't have to explain it, but it's not what you want to do. But if I decided in post-production that, like, hey, you know, I want to brighten this up a little bit, you can. This is what you guys want? Right there. That's good, right? Like, you could blow. It's not worth it. There we are. It's not worth it. The table is lit really well. And things are exposed perfectly. Now, I don't understand why people prefer to watch tabletop this way, but, like, everybody's different. No, wait. Oh, well. It is preference, but I think it looks so much better this way. Also, I think it's just a vocal minority that likes it this way. Well, I'm not talking about any of the editing flares. I could do that. The HP, I could do that. I could do that. It'd just take a little bit more time. Listen, my tabletop is already better than you know how hard it is to find Pokemon's official YouTube channel? There we go. I mean, that's Orlando.
And probably why Grant is benching another.
They really zoom things out here. I mean, this is like when you're playing on stream, it feels like you and your opponent are a mile apart. Yeah. Their stuff is definitely too far apart. The fact there's so much dead space even between the active Pokemon, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It always, like, and you try to like reach to see what your opponent's cards do. It's very difficult. All right, top down won that election by a lot. But also I allowed pay to win, so now, something that I could do if I cut the prizes out. Right, so if I had a prize counter, if I didn't leave room for the prizes and I had a prize counter instead, then that would allow us to get a lot closer. You get a lot closer if you do that. Well, you could theoretically be like right here. Ignore those, but
Okay.
you can't see the deck, you can't see the discard pile, and you can't see the prizes. You know? I don't think that there's a big difference between recognizing the cards at this angle and at this angle. Ever consider rotating? Absolutely not. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically we could put prizes. You could do prizes like just in a vertical line. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just right there. You know? And then technically, the problem is, though, when you put your deck and your discard pile too close to your bench, it just looks like your discard pile is in your bench. Of course, Brandon. Vodou says, have you considered the time you upload? I've been doing this for like 5 years, and the upload time doesn't really matter. From what I've noticed. That's why I stopped caring. I used to upload at 9 a.m. on the dot, or like at 8 a.m. on the dot. That used to be like my thing. I make sure it's got to be at 8 a.m. Then none of that matters. I could upload a video in the middle of the night, and it could be my most popular video. Yeah, stream times matter more, for sure. Oh, I could definitely add the Pokeballs to count prizes, for sure. Huh. Anyways, this is for me to figure out. And there are issues with... And there are things that I like about the way that I do it, and there's things that I like about the way that Tier 4 does it, and there's things that I don't like about the way that Tier 4 does it, you know, as well. I mean, it's tough to do it flawlessly. There's things that I like about how the Pokemon Company International does it. There's things that I don't like about how the Pokemon Company International does it. So, like, I used to do that, Bblop, but I always forgot to press the button. Yeah, so you just like... Yeah, we'll figure it out. That's okay, Scavenger. You don't like tabletop content. I do like tabletop content. And I don't like Pokemon Trading Card Game Live content. So I got some hilarious YouTube comments that were like, come on, Tricky Jim, just get over it. Please just play live. It'll be fine. Just please play live, please. I know. I've been experimenting. People are like, "Oh, I hate your tabletop content. I hate it. Please just get over it and play live, please." Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Well, LDF is in a situation where, like, that's his thing, you know? So even more so, like, LDF and Azul are, like, you know, purely gameplay channels. I am, like, predominantly a gameplay channel, but I do a lot of other stuff too. So I feel like and Celio has transitioned completely away from being a gameplay channel and now is doing other stuff. So I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle, whereas, like, I do gameplay because that's the easiest way to pay the bills, but then I also do some other stuff. You know, so what direction do I want to go? I feel like I have a choice. Of which direction I want to go with my content. You know, I was never happy just doing PTCGO gameplay and then also doing just video essays and stuff. Like, frankly, ain't gonna pay the bills. So it's like, you know, I always wanted to find some medium, and I just prefer live content. I really love doing live content. I feel like that's where I'm most happy. So I'm typically going to lean towards things that I can do live because that's my favorite way to work. Oh, I see. We got some trolls in the chat. He said it! He said he likes live! He said it! Yes, I prefer producing live content. The part of my job that I hate the most is no, it's ball cap time for sure. The part of my job that I hate the most is sitting in my chair for 5 hours and editing a tabletop video. My God, I feel like I'm rotting away. Just sitting there, a little click, so meticulous, and just sitting in my chair, just that's it's just like staring at the screen and just editing. It's so meticulous. I don't mind editing my PTCGO gameplay videos because those are mad easy. You slap those together and send them away. But I mean, but with like the tabletop content, you just gotta. They're just meticulous, you know. Chip said that when they announced PTCGO going away, I messaged Chip and I was like, yo, you think there's any chance that you might return to editing in March? And he said that we could probably work something out. So I'm hopeful for that. To be able to get Chip back in the paint with the editing. He does a good job. Man, bro. All right, what do I got going on here? I feel like at Orlando, 1,700 player tournament, you're going to have like a sizable chunk of the room playing Lugia, a sizable chunk of the room playing Mew, and I feel like all the best players are going to play Lost Box, Sky Sealstone, and then you're going to have another subset of players just playing like Gudra and Duraludon. So what do you do about that? I'll have to check that out, Dave. It's been suggested to me. There'll be a sprinkling of Reggie and Vika Volt, but I feel like it's going to be less than Arc Duraludon and Gudra. I do think that Lost Box is the deck to beat. That's why I think that all of well, it depends, because I think all the best players are going to play Lost Box, Sky Sealstone, but I don't think it'll be the most popular deck. So in some ways, Mew and Lugia are still the decks to beat because they're going to be the most represented. But if you want to win, you need to be able to beat the best players in the room with Lost Box, Sky Sealstone. I don't like Gudra because it doesn't beat Lugia. So you're kind of just saying, like, okay, if I play Lugia, I need to just... Or if I play Gudra, I just need to dodge the... That's what I'm saying. Lugia will still be 30% of day one. So it's like you can't... Like, I'm not just going to play a deck that just loses to Lugia. And... Gudra just does. So. Gudra can beat Lugia going first. I don't think it beats it at all. Lugia, so like you could just play Lugia, but Lugia is a temperamental beast. That deck, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I got to see both sides of that. I was winning into top 8 in Arlington with Lugia, and then I went X3 drop in San Diego with Lugia because there were just games where I wasn't getting Lugia until turn 4. What was I doing to this? I put capturing aromas. I was so fed up with how bad this deck was drawing. And like the Lugia list that just won that online tournament was only playing 2 research. Good God. It's like the lists are really greedy. It's so greedy. Everything about it's so greedy. But I mean, when it pops off, Riley was in winning into top 8 with our exact list in San Diego. So it's not the list. He was in a winning into top 8 with our list. It's, when Riley and I were both in a winning into top 8 in Arlington with Lugia, JW bombed and did bad. And then when we all played the same Lugia list in San Diego, Zeely and Riley did good, and I did bad. So it's just like 1 out of the 3 of us was always just dead drawing. That's it. 1 out of 3 people is just going to be getting chewed up and spit out just because the deck just wasn't working. Only 2 of you go then. Right. True. The thing is, like, I want to play Mew, but Mew just like cannot beat Lost Box anymore. It's bad. All Lost Box has to do is take 2 prizes and then just sit around until they can drape you on Sky Seals you. And they don't even have to play into Roxanne anymore. It's so abysmal. So, as much as I love... So I feel like hand disruption is really good for this tournament because hand disruption is good against Lugia, especially with Path and like early on. It's good against Lugia and it's good against Lost Box. Hmm. Three Judge, 3 Path. It just doesn't... Now, Dave, Mew can't play Jammer for the stone because Jammer only jams the active. You could just use the stone on the bench. Yeah, it's rough. All right, what's a good Vikavolt deck look like? I'm pretty sure, yeah, this deck did not seem very good. At least, yeah, the way it was currently. I was not like super enamored with the Kreckler special, if I'm being honest. I don't even think you beat Mew with... I mean, you got the Drapion here. But I don't really think you beat Mew. This could play Sky Sealstone. It could. I don't hate that at all. And you've got basics. Super Zap Cannon does a decent amount of damage. It's 2 Drapion, baby. All right, but if you're on 2 Drapion, then you... If you're on 2 Drapion, you might as well make it worth it, right? Sceptile Greens, where did you get top 4 with Vikavolt? You put a Zapdos V in for what? Arceus variants? What, to try and go turn 1 knockout? Lugia beat you, huh? I do feel like you could yo, the Drapion V-Star. So gnarly. Can you beat Regigigas with this? I feel like you lose to Regigigas also. No Rod. I mean, we've got a Drapion. You can play 1 Sky. We've got our energy searches. We've got our Mews. We've got our Quick Balls and Ultra Balls. We've got our Crobats. We've got 1 rope. One rope. That's it. That's all this deck plays is 1 rope. Holy cow. Oh, we don't need the fighting anymore. Big true. One rope. I ain't beating no Goodra deck with this. But I guess you just... Nah, we ain't beating no Goodra deck with this. Ah, well... You could. It's possible. This is all the supporters we got. 1 Boss, 1 Marnie, 4 Melanie. Do I have any placement goals for the tournament this weekend? Yeah, to win. What the? Two VIP is sus. Of course it's a little sus. Is it more likely to win OCIC Orlando? OCIC. Orlando is like 4 times the size. You think I want to let JW be the only one in our testing group with 2 regional wins? Absolutely not. I can't sleep while that's the case. Riley and I are dead set on dethroning JW as the only one in our group with 2 regional wins. So that's it. I know. So we'll figure it out. That's the goal. It's always the goal. Yes, I have a win. I have a first and a second place regional finish. Thank you, Claudio, for the prime sub. Looks like I'm up against Trevor with his Lugia deck. I'm playing Vikavolt. And, I mean, this could get ugly because Trevor was able to get 2 Archeops into the discard pile. So I pretty much lose here because he can just go get a Lugia V-Star into his hand, and that's just it. And he's got Dunsparce. I mean, that's just literally game over. It's already done. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, not great. Get a water energy. Quick ball away this. Go get Luminion. Luminous Sign for Melanie. Melanie to the Vikavolt. Speed Lightning Energy. Trekking Shoes. Yeah, I'll take that. Quick ball away the water. Go get Greninja. Concealed cards. Mew down. Yeah, I'm just getting absolutely thrashed here. Because all Trevor has to do is just evolve into Lugia, pop these guys out, and then the item lock did nothing. Yeah. It's GG's. Honestly, I had such a terrible time in... I had a terrible time playing cards in San Diego because almost every game was like that. Almost every game I played was either won or lost on turn 2. That's just what it is. It's like everything felt bad. The wins didn't feel good, and the losses didn't feel good. Looks like I'm up against an Arceus deck, and we've got a pretty good opening hand. It's chill. Ultra Ball. We definitely want to go get a energy at least. So let's put that down. I'll bench Raikou. And I'll Ultra Ball away Drapion and Lost Vacuum. And it looks like my Luminion and my Crobat are prized. Okay. That's fine. I'll Star Alchemy. And we're going to go get a Speed Lightning Energy. That's fine. Greninja, concealed cards. Alright. And we'll pass. Yeah, Vikavolt has not felt good for me. That's sick. Seeing that sick? Man. We Pokemonin'. I don't think so, Grim. Maybe at max go to 60-minute best of 3, but I doubt it. Because then it's 60-minute best of 3. And then it's 60 plus 3. So it's like you know, that plus 3 can take 15 minutes. We're up against Reggie's. Regigigas. It's cool. You know, when games only take 2 turns, 50-minute best of 3, that's plenty of time. I know whether I'm going to win or lose on turn 2. Usually only one of the 3 games is good enough to play out past 20 minutes, so you're totally fine. All right, they've got the path and they're doing some things. Let's get started with a little trek. We'll take the scoop up nets and let's trek again. We'll skip on the Ultra Ball and we find Speed Lightning. That's great. So we'll bench the Vikavolt and Speed Lightning. Then I want to find a water energy and get it into the discard pile. So we can obviously just go get it, but if I can save that, I'd like to. So let's Mysterious Tail. We find Hisuian Heavy Ball. That card can definitely get cut from this list. And we do not need that card. Both my Energy Search are prized. It's good to know. So I'm probably going to be using this to Energy Search. Drapion's not bad. Well, yes it is, because actually I'm about to use this. So we can get rid of that Drapion. And go get Zapdos. Attach this here. Star Alchemy for... Oh, I need Melanie still. And I can't... Dang, bro. And both my things are prized. And I need to get the path out of there. It's looking like a Crobat angle. I can't just fish for it. I need a water in the discard pile. Okay. Here we go. No water energy. It's not great, and I know that both of my... Man, dude. It's fine, we'll get there. I just went and got the court with my thing. I didn't have the water energy in the discard pile to Melanie, guys. I still haven't found the water energy yet. Huh. Yeah. We're going to lose. This deck reeks, bro. All right. This deck is absolutely horrendous. I did prize both my energy searches that game. Yeah, the heavy ball, that card can go, definitely. Okay. I prized Luminian and Crobat, and guess what I didn't have in my hand? Heavy ball. Yeah, probably another stadium. Yeah, I could see that. Pokestop or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, Pokestop's insane. You can find vacuums off of Mew. It's true. This deck is... Every time I try Vikavolt, I'm like, this deck is pitiful. Every time. I'm supposed to be seeing Lost Box every single game. That's what I'm supposed to be up against. But then I don't even think that this deck beats Lost Box. They can just like manually attach to a Dragonite. And you're having a bad time. They'll just get energy to Dragonite, energy to Dragonite, energy to Dragonite, knockout, knockout.
I am like hardcore against Arceus in this format. Talk about a potato deck. All right, I'm up against Lugia. Cool. Yeah. Nah, Arceus is like so stinky. Arceus Duraludon can be tough for Lost Box to beat sometimes. I mean, even just not, because Lost Box has Sky Seal Stone now. So all you have to do is knock out one Duraludon and one Arceus. That's like the whole game plan is Arc Duraludon, is that you want to make them knock out 2 Duraludon and an Arceus. That's like the whole thing. This is what I hate about Lugia. If they just open that, like if they open that, you're like, okay, I lose. And it almost doesn't matter what you're playing. I feel like if Lugia sets up, if Lugia just gets 2 Archeops in the discard pile and Lugia V-Star in play, like it's checkmate. It's over. But no amounts of prayer can get you an opening hand that looks like this consistently, because you play 16 energy in your deck. So you're just gonna open 5 energy. Like just all the time. Yeah, it's nauseating, honestly. Battle VIP pass. Absolutely nauseating. Okay. This ain't it, bro. This deck ain't it. See, today is all about crossing things off the list. That deck, it is not it. Now, there could be something comforting about I'm down to just rock with Lost Zone Box. All right. This was my funny haha Lost Zone Box from the YouTube video featuring Radiant Eternatus, but if we want to turn this into a competitive deck, we got to cut all the funny haha stuff and play just the absolutely broken you lose stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is the deck that I think all the best players are going to be playing. Maybe there's a Sableye in here, but it's basically like Cramorant, Dragonites, Drapion, Raikou. And then you've got your Sky Seal Stones. And you've got your Colruses. And that's it. I mean, it's something like that. So then you got to figure out, you're going to play Radiant Greninja. You got to play maybe like Snorlax or something, or maybe let's see, those two guys are Water and Lightning. So like you get into this weird energy situation where you're like, okay, what
what am I doing with my energy counts? Like, I've got Water and Lightning with Dragonites and Raikou. And the reason you play Dragonites is just because he's just huge, right? And just does 250 damage. So being able to just do 250, Dragonite combos really well with Sky Sealstone because you pretty much can soften anything up with Cramorant and then finish it off with Dragonites for 4 prizes or 3 prizes or whatever, you know? So that's that. You could play Kyogre. I mean, either Kyogre. You could play that Kyogre. You could play that Kyogre. No, don't play that Kyogre. You could play that Kyogre. You know, if at the end of the game you want to try and win that way, you could do that. I don't know that it's necessary anymore, but it's a win con. So you've got the lightning and you've got the water. And those are your... So then you're like, okay, how do I answer... And to make sure you beat the Flying Peaks, you're just going to need, like, you're going to need max out the ropes, you know? Max out the ropes, you rope boss the peak, you take 4 prizes on it with Raikou. Bada boom, bada bing. There you go. You probably play Sableye, but then it's like, do you play Sableye or do you play, are you playing Zamazenta? Like, are we playing Zamazenta? You need to be able to, you need to be able to instantly knock out a Stoutland. That's like, so like you need someone who can answer Stoutland. You've got Zamazenta can answer Stoutland, but takes 2 metal energy. You've got Snorlax can answer Stoutland, but needs a choice belt. So it's probably Snorlax. But then you got to play choice belts. But then choice belts are not bad with Dragonite. But then you've... So then, if you play Snorlax... I mean, you could play Zapdos. You're going to have to play Manaphy, right? Yes, true. I think you could go like 3 Quick Ball. That's fine, but never minus a VIP. That's the best card in the deck. Yeah. I like cards like Roxanne. I think having that hand disruption is good. You don't necessarily need Zigzagoon. Mucho Birdies. I mean, it depends. Not every list needs to play Manaphy, but some do. If you play Rayquaza, then you got to play Grass Energy too. You definitely still want Recycler. You're going to be pinched on energy. I mean, you got to assume we're like... You're at like 12 energy. The gears, I don't know. Do you like drawing cards? Do you like finding them Colress? I do. Finding Colress is really good. But then you like see with like this, You don't even have, like... There's no Sableye. It's such a tight deck. It's such a tight deck, bro. You're like, how do I answer Stoutland? I know Azul was like had like cut down to like 1 Cramorant. And Azul also was running out of energy when I was watching him. I've seen 1 Sky Sealstone, but if you play 1 Sky Sealstone, you should probably play like Raihan. If you're going to play Snorlax as your answer, you need Choice Belt. Well, that's the thing. We put the Psychic in with the intention of adding Sableye, but they're just a placeholder. We're going to play like 12 energy. You want to add Guru. Ain't no room for all that, man. Like, how are we getting all this stuff in the deck? You could go 1 boss, like maybe. 1 boss is so sus though, because you're just 1 boss is so sus. You could go no gear plus Luminion. You could go 2 Quick Ball. So sus. You could go no Roxanne. So sus. You could go 2 Rose. So sus. All of this to start Drapion Pass. I know! You like... all right. So... yeah, I feel like you need Sableye to help set up. Like, I feel like you are... you still want Sableye Cramorant, right? But then, like, what's your Stoutland answer? You could obviously just go in with Dragonite against Stout, but that's just, like, such a... kind of yikers, you know? You're probably losing to... we're not fitting Choice Belts in here. Yeah, it's just... you could go 1 Sky Sealstone. You could play a Zamazenta. You could play your 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball. You could play Raihan. Sheesh. Yeah, man. I guess so. Absolute pile, dude. This is an atrocious pile. Yeah, all right, send it. This is like an unforgivable pile. Well, here's the thing is that I know Lost Box decks are a pile, but they have the highest, like, potential out of any deck in the format right now. Like, their highs are so high. The lows are low. And also, all the other decks in the format are easy to play. Lugia is easy to play. Mew is easy to play. So there's no reason to queue up those decks. Lost Box, I feel like at least there's something to learn by playing Lost Box. If I need to play Arceus Duraludon, I promise you I do not need to test with that deck. Cool. Let's get into it. Broken deck. Yes, exactly what you want when you play in Lost Box. Feels good, man. Concealed cards. 3 Colress's Experiments. 4 Colress! Flower selecting. I don't need that Raikou, bro. Good thing we brought the monkey, you know? There's only one Sableye in the deck. Don't need it in this matchup. Primary Wisdom. Alright. Pass. Next turn, we want to ramp up to 7 cards in the Lost Zone and see what we can do. They don't have anything, so we're going to try and win this turn. That'd be sick. Here's a Colress. Scoop Up Nets, Water, Raihan. Probably not going to be able to do it, but that's okay. We'll conceal cards and discard the metal. Okay. Scoop Up Net. And we'll flower selecting. Grab another Scoop Up Net. It's pretty good. Scoop Up Net. Flower selecting. The quick ball, you don't say. All right. We've got 5, 6. Oh, baby. If I find a switch card, we've done it. Let's quick ball away. This mental energy. Go get the Dragonites. Scoop Up Nets. Flower selecting. GG's. Mirage Gates. Water. Mirage Gates. Retreat. Skadoosh. And that's it. Just like that. Yeah, I don't like... I don't feel like you need Galarian Zapdos in the deck. I feel like... you, like, knock out... You knock out... yeah, Jake. You knock out... the Arceus, the old-fashioned way, and then you try to Sky Sealstone the VMAX for 4 prizes. I feel like what's the point of... Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to do it, but... Here's that big pile energy coming in. I'm feeling it now. That's for sure. Man, you ever wish your deck wasn't such a pile? Playing against Lugia with our Dragonite Lost Box deck. We've got Comfy and on... Man, bro! Man. I hate this deck, bro. I'm scooping if I whiff this. There we go. You take the gear. Yep, 100%. It's a gear angle. But I do hate this deck. The point still stands. Yeah, people who are like, cut the gear, yeah, y'all tripping for sure. We ain't cutting no gear, chatters. The gear is the only thing that keeps this deck from being an unforgivable pile. The only thing. I just got rid of my mana feat. It's cool, man. I ain't gonna get punished for this at all. Quick ball. I'm looking at that lost vacuum. You can't Raikou my Zamazenta. And we spit. Okay? There we go. The only deck in the format that draws well is Mew. That's it. Mew feels better than everything. By a lot. I know. JR, I feel it. I know. Mew is the best feeling deck in the format. By far. But it gets countered with this one easy trick. Mew is like the only deck that doesn't totally stink. It's my favorite deck in the format by far. Because it feels awesome to play. They got the luminous sign for research. Cool. And there it is. One Archeops in the discard pile. Can they get a second? We've got a solid hand going on with Dragonite. So, like, that's the thing, is that, holy Alolan Vulpix. That's the thing, is that, yeah, when, like, preparing for a regional these days, it's like, do I need to test Mew? No. Do I need to test Lugia? Absolutely not. You either get the turn 2 Lugia Archeops or you don't. So Lost Box is like the deck that, it's like, there are so many possibilities with how you could play a Lost Box deck that it's the only deck worth testing, really. Thank you, Garrulus, for the Prime sub in the 3 months. They got the Tempest Dive, damaged Lugia,
bunch of gamers there on the bench. Cool. So we'll promote Comfy. And let's Culberus. Those are pretty good cards. Yeah. For sure. Can I let 2 energy go? Yeah. Just the 2, though. That's fine. Flower selecting. Oh, baby! It's gaming time, chat. We've got 7 cards in a loss zone. Do I just go for the 3 prize take off of... I mean, we could. Just take the 3 prizes there. Scoop up net. Flower selecting. Take the psychic. Yeah, I think it's Dragonite time. Let's do it, Mirage Gates. And then got a water in the discard pile. It's Mirage Gate again. Put the... No! Dang it! Yeah, all right. I can't wait till this thing is gone. All right. Yeah. That metal was supposed to go here. It would have been so much better there. It's fine. I can't wait till we never have to see this platform again. I don't know why. It's like it just doesn't go in the order that you select them. Judge. But I mean that's the whole thing right there. Being able to just... Hey, you think I'm worried about a little ice cube? No. Nar. I'm not. 70 damage? I've got shred, buddy. I'm sorry. That's fine. I'm not. I mean, I could retreat and knock it out with Zamazenta. That just seems, silly. But that's a 3-hit KO, dog. It's fine. I could just boss and take a knockout next turn. This, that's okay. Oh, Zamazenta is a basic Pokemon. I'll take it back. Never mind. Okay, we've got Vulpix now. That's fine.
Ordinary Rod, do both. We're going to send back in Dragonite and Cramorant, and then we're going to send back in Water and Water. Sandy. Water and Water. Quick Ball away. Can I get enough energy back to do this thing? I've got 2 water. Perfect. Perfect. And then we've got Flower selecting. Okay. See ya, Greninja. That's fine. And a Mirage Gate. Water Lightning. Both those go there. And then we're going to Mirage Gate. Metal Water. And we're going to put the Metal Energy onto Zamazenta. Holy smokes. And then we're going to go there. And then we're going to retreat. And we're going to Primate Wisdom. The boss's orders. And, yeah, we're going to Dragon Gale for 250. See ya, bud. We're going to take our 2 prizes. Feels pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Hey. My man, Dragonite, bro. Yeah, the Lost Box deck getting kind of crazy with it. Not going to lie. There's just a lot going on here. There's a lot of one-ofs. The Lost City makes me nervous. Because it's just all... The dudes are all one-ofs. But that's pretty much everything you want to fit into the deck. Pretty much. I mean, but it's greedy, though. Look. God, look how greedy this deck is. Makes me want to vomit. Ugh. So greedy. You can't Zamazenta the Alolan Vulpix can only get damaged by Pokemon that don't have abilities. That's why we had to go get Dragonite back out. My two best regional performances, my win and my second place, were both extremely not greedy deck lists. Extremely by the book, good boy decks. All right. Lots of 4-ofs. Max consistency. No silly tricks. All right, we're playing against Mew VMAX. We got a wonderful opening hand. Well, let's do this. We'll conceal some cards. This matchup should be mad free, bro. You really just need to take 2 prizes, and then you just need to do the Drapion Sky Sealstone. That's it. Take the Colress. And then I haven't retreated yet, so can retreat. Yeah, the Psychic is fine just to like have it in the discard pile. Makes it more accessible in some ways. Hello. Yeah. Gotta keep you around. And then put a Rangaroo down. We don't want to put the Sableye down. Well, I mean, they could theoretically loss zone it, I guess. But I probably don't have to worry about that too much. It's Primate Wisdom this. And it's like I'm not ramping to 10, so I can just keep the Sableye here for now. We'll pass. And then the insane thing about this matchup now is that you don't need to play into Roxanne. That's like, that's what makes me not want to play Mew anymore. Is that you can't just rely on Roxanning them, which is what you used to do. That was like your bread and butter play, was you just would judge, Roxanne, you know, and then eventually Lost Box would kind of just like fall apart. That's cool. 5 cards down. Concealed cards. Okay. Flower selecting. Got vacuum. Treats. Flower selecting. Rope. 1 metal down. You can do 1 metal down. Take that. I've already attached, so So right now I'm doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We're very close to taking a knockout on one of these guys with Raikou, but not quite. We don't have the energy, so we'll just put some damage on with Cramorant. Cramorant prized. Okay. We're very close. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So, I actually like the Raikou play. That's fine. Oh! That! God! They're all right here. I have the rod, bro. Yeesh! I still win it. Dang it. God. Ah. I still win it. I knew I had to do, well, that's why we practice. That's definitely a PTCGO error. You like the physicality of it. Like if I'm sitting at a table and I see all my lightning in the discard pile, I'm never doing that, right? But that's one of those things where it's like sometimes the like that level of removal from reality just gets in the way. I still don't think it matters, even if they gust and knock out that Raikou. I don't really care. This matchup is like that free now. All you have to do is, like, I can Moonlight Shuriken both Genesects. I can Lost Mine one of them to finish it off. Then I Drape Beyond Sky Sealstone. It's GG's. See, the Raikou was just bait. Is all. But imagine, all right, theoretically, though, if they promote Genesect, I do 180 damage to the Genesect, and then I can finish it off with Lost Mine very easily. And if they promote Mew, then I just one-hit KO it with Raikou. So... oh! It's fine. They are loss zoning this, which is annoying. But that's okay. Patience. Patience is key. Tooljammer doesn't matter because I will just activate the Sky Sealstone on my bench. Thankfully, we've got a Rangaroo, and they're playing Marnie instead of Judge, so I get my Culberus. And I've got my Stadium counter, which is exactly what I wanted. That's great news. And here we go. Taking the knockout. Technoblast for 220. Lose 2 prizes. Goes to the loss zone. That's fine. We can cut this card. Nobody needs that card. I think I prized my Cramorant, though, so actually. It's Culberus's Experiments. That, and that. Okay. So we got 7 in the loss zone now. More than that. It's way more. We're chilling. That's right, because I tried to use Mirage Gate last turn, and it did nothing. There's Cramorants. Okay. So now... See, aren't you glad you got Energy Recycler? I'll put the Training Court into play because I don't like that Lost City being there. And Flower selecting 1. That's fine. You don't actually need the Dragonites. Yeah. Okay. Let's Training Court and Conceal cards. Okay. And Energy Recycler. And then Mirage Gate. We want the Psychic and the Water. And the Psychic goes to Sableye, and the Water goes here. That goes there. Scoop up net Comfy. Bench Comfy. 110 doesn't do it. Plus 70. Bench that. Primate Wisdom. Raihan. And we'll Moonlight Shuriken these guys. So what we want is to just not have my Sableye get lost zone this turn. That is like a... it's a risk of it being in play. But that's going to help us out a lot. So long... Yeah. Man, that would be annoying. The Oricorio doesn't matter. 120 is all I need, right? But, like, ideally the Sableye is not down yet. But we are only playing 2 Quick Ball in this list, so there's, like, an element of needing to do that. Because you're not always guaranteed. But with Raihan, you have a better shot being able to go grab the cards you need. Avery is cool, actually. So long as you don't also cross-switcher up my Sable guy. I'm going to need that Sable guy, dude. That's fine. I think this is what we got. Greninja going down. Blase, blase. Maybe a Ranger. Well, they revealed that they play Marnie, but they might also play Judge. It could have been keep it comfy, get rid of a Rangaroo, but I can always rod these back into the deck. I am down 1 rod, but I still have a rod left. I felt like the 2-rod, 1 recycler is like a really healthy amount of energy recovery for these decks. That is, with everything else, I felt like you lose because you run out of energy so much. Okay, so we got the guaranteed knockouts. We got the Raihan in hand. We just want to keep the Raihan to go get the game-winning play. And they can't Psychic Leap. Well, they could if they bench a Mew, so. It's Colress. Ah! That's fine. Technically don't need any of that. Okay. Flower selecting. Keep that. Oh, I could just Drape you on this turn. Yeah, we might as well just do that. And then just clean up the... because they could rock... Yeah, I like that. That's the play for sure. So, like, it's checkmate because if they knock out the Sableye, then they leave... Well, okay, so, like, the bad thing about that is if they go Path, Roxanne, KO, Sableye. If they go Path, Roxanne, gust up my Sableye, knock it out, I could be in some... You know, yeah. No, I only got to take 2 prizes. So the problem is if they Path, Roxanne, knock out Sableye. That's the problem. I do have 4 looks at a rope, it's true. But not just the rope, I need... If I attach to Drapion, I mean, I could just build up a Dynamic Tail for 4 energy. I'm telling you, bro! I'm telling you. They double cross switcher. If they find a path, it's no guarantee. I've only got 1 Stadium in the deck and 1 Vacuum. Which is so greedy. But I've got the Mirage... Oh, yeah. I just do it the old-fashioned way. I've got Mirage Gate. I've got... Yeah. We're chilling, dude. Oh, yeah. Rope doesn't help with the Oricorio in play. It's true. And this is even with me making egregious misplay this game. Like, egregious. I put down a Raikou just to... I started off this game by punting away a Raikou V for no reason. Yeah, it was the bait, bro. The bait. They got Pokestop, no path. That's just GG's, man. Their only hope was to play path. Not the glistening droplets. GG's. God, this deck is so greedy. Man. It's fine, though. Whew. Man, but I don't have any. That's fine. We got flower selecting. Sheesh. All right, we got these guys. Battle VIP Pass. Manaphy and Greninja. Flower selecting. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, who concedes as the winning attack is coming? Me, all the time. Gotta min-max those seconds, you know? Come on now. You only got so many days on planet Earth. Yeah, I'm maximizing my time to the fullest. I ain't gonna just sit around and watch you have it. Yeah, it adds up. That's what I'm saying. We only have so much time left on PTCGO. I ain't trying to watch that I ain't trying to watch that final animation. You know what? I was thinking about. What if somebody like in L, if you concede, your opponent gets fewer points. Can we all just call it L for short? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to call it PTCGL. PTCGL doesn't have the same ring to it as PTCGO. Yeah, thank you, Wranglers, for the sub in the 2 months. Just L. Yeah, we just call it L. All right, they didn't even get the turn 1 attack, which feels great. Let's Colress. And Raihan's a good card to have. The Scoop Up Net's a good card to have. I can let one Psychic go so long as I keep the other one. That's fine. And let's conceal cards. So sick. Here he goes. Dang, bro. I can't Greninja you. This is cringe. Scoop Up Net. Flower selecting. Do we want Raikou or Rod? Probably not Raikou, if I'm being honest. Scoop Up Net. Yeah, I'm going to want that. Okay. So now what? We got 6 in the loss zone. Training Court the energy back. And got no energy in the discard pile. We'll put the metal in the discard pile. And hang tight here. Bench Comfy is fine. Spit innocently. There's Dragonite. We pretty much do not want to attack with Dragonites. So we don't have any hand disruption. That's like, you probably need, I don't know. How do you win the Lost Box Mirror, bro? I do think that live is poorly named. But it's fine. It's not live. See, PTCGO makes sense because it's the Pokemon trading card game online. the Pokemon trading card game live, it implies that it's. So that's something that's always bothered me, but I mean, that's but that's not a battle really worth fighting. It's like, somebody likes that name, so that's okay. Sableye, how you win the mirror? Yeah, and probably you want a Galarian Zigzagoon. Galarian Zigzagoon certainly helps. Being smart about your switch carts, not wasting them, seems good. Being smart about your scoop up nets, not wasting those. Got training court. Okay. 6 cards in the loss zone. Let's do it. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in the loss zone. They've got a training court in play. Did I prize anything? Good to know that I have 2 medals priced. Just the big D. Okay. Flower selecting. Don't really feel like I need a... Nah, I don't need a Rangroy. We're chilling. So we're at 9. Okay. Training courts. Concealed cards. Mirage gates. Okay. And there was one more thing. Okay. It's fine. And we'll lost mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we want... I get 5 more. So we'll go... Five more. We'll put this at 60 left. One, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's fine. By pinging these, we put them at 60. It's like you're just trying to work up to the multi-prize turn, right? It's basically the entire time. So that's why it's like really important to save your switch carts, really important to save your scoop up nets. That's why you want to play cards like Marnie and Roxanne, because they just like help you in the mid game to like chill out whatever your opponent's cooking over there. I'm not sure if Kyogre's needed anymore. Did I just wait? See, well, it's good to learn that now. I didn't know that thing did that. What the heck? Listen, man, you think I've ever tried to do that? The more you know. It's fine. They're still going to lose. But yeah, that 30 should have gone anywhere else. In hindsight, yeah, that 30 could have gone anywhere else. So that's okay. Where did the 30 go? To the loss zone. Unfazed fat prevents all effects of attacks. Yeah, I should have read that. I've never read it, though. All right, here's the Laxinator. Okay, and see, they don't. Oh, man, imagine if I had put 3 here. That would have been so sick. They don't have their guy back, so it's like I could force them to waste a switch and go. Or I just go Zamazenta, but then they got Zamazenta. They got 3 scoop up nets, 2 switch cards down. I mean, it's possible they don't have a switch card. That's fine. Okay. Concealed cards. I think I just leave him sleeping. Yeah. We Raihan. The water. To the Greninja, and I'll go get Zamazenta. Bench that thing. So if I do 90 here, that leaves it at 60 left. If I do 90 here, I think I just ping Snorlax, and I could ping Snorlax and Greninja. No, I should ping. They have 1 scoop up net left. So if I ping these 2, nah, it doesn't make. Will Snorlax take damage? Good question. I also would play around Roxanne if I don't take a knockout. If I just ping these 2, and then I could clean up with Sableye later. Put those back in. Put those back in. And that's fine. I'm going to go with this greedy play. And we're going to see how this works out for him. Dang, bro. Oh, but you can't ping him with Sableye. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, we should have just done 90 here, knockout Comfy. That's fine. That's why we're playing, dog. It's fine. But if I learn all this now, then it's not going to rear its ugly head at Orlando, you know? It's cool. We'll just Radiant Greninja again. Though I should have saved that rod, probably. I got another rod. I'll just Greninja again. Also, if they put down Manaphy, then I can knock out Manaphy Greninja in 1 turn. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the worst play ever made. It just wasn't like a great one, is all. It should have been Comfy Greninja every time. I really thought myself into a corner here. Because then I'm at least at 3 prizes, but that's okay. That's Scoop Up Net number 4. And they're down 2 switch cards. So my damage should just stick for the rest of the game. And this is where Roxanne would be nuts. So we probably have to find room for that card. I'm going to see if I had a different option. Huh. Yeah, I'm playing like a total goober. See? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Time to put all his energy back in the deck yet. It's 4. So it's got 70 hit points left. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, Roxanne would be pretty nuts, but it's fine. Yes, I have learned very much about the Snorlax. Do I have a metal energy? I don't have any metal in my discard pile. And I don't have any... I don't have enough energy in my deck to attack with Zamazenta. I was thinking... I prized 2 metals. Oh my god. I was thinking that... Yeah, I just threw this game. If I knock out... Yeah, we're fine. Well, I don't know. I can't ever attack with Zamazenta, so it is something to think about. Because I have prized 2 metals. Yes, I don't have any lost zones, and I don't have any in the discard pile. So I've prized 2. That's why I just went in with the Mirage Gate, just being like, it's in there. But, you know, when you're playing Lost Box, you do have to check your prizes meticulously. And check in your prizes meticulously? Come on. Okay, so they heal. They're at 90 now. It's at 70. Well, I can win if I Radiant Greninja and knock out both those guys. So that's the play. See, I knew I had... I was cooking. Now I just need to find my other rod. Which I can Culver's for, because... Alright, so we're going to go knock out both these guys. They've only got 1 card left in deck, so... We're chilling. I should not have promoted this. There's no way I prized my rod, right? Oh, I knew my 2... Did I know? I knew my 2 metals were prized. I'm going to check my prizes again. Yeah. What are these? Those are some... heinous prizes. All right, that's fine. So we know that those are our prizes. Or that was our deck. We knew that. So then we go Ordinary Rod, do both. And we're going to get these 2 back into the deck. And then we're going to put these 2 back into the deck. And then we're going to Quick Ball. Get rid of that. Go get Greninja. Greninja. Retreat that. Energy Recycler. Put all them. See, the Energy Recycler is really good. All right, put all them back into the deck. Oh, wait. Oh, I goofed this up. Dang it. All right. I need one more energy. All right, hold up. There we go. Oh, I wasted the attach already. See, we would have had it too. It was supposed to be Scoop Up Net. I was just getting to, I was like, oh, I want to get this extra lightning into the, yeah. All right. I still had win there though. All I had to do was net. I know. I threw like 3 different times that game. You see how this could be a... You see how this could be disastrous to play at a regional championship? But there is something to be said about getting this out of the way right now. The thing is, though, when if I'm playing at a regional, I'm completely dialed in and focused on what I'm doing. Here, this is not so much. You know, I got other things going on. I'm streaming, we're talking, we're chit-chatting. Who was my last attacker? Raihan to Zamazenta. Would have been fine. All right, let's do this. I was like, oh, I'll retreat this to get the extra energy into the disc. Yeah, I'm a goon for that. That's fine, though. That's fine. It's the only way you get better, you know? Practice makes perfect, chat. Cobras. Yo, the turn 1 Drapion? Probably not, but, you know, it's an option. Probably just going to Cramoranch the Sobble. That just seems better. Yeah. This guy, and this guy. 4 in the lost zone. Concealed cards. And wow, when you don't even want to battle VIP pass again. Crazy. Cool. Retreat here, do that. Primate Wisdom, that. Spit. Yeah, that game was particularly ugly. But I did learn a lot. Because I learned a lot that game because it felt like I learned the value of like why you would want Roxanne in a Lost Box deck.
Oh yeah, top Pramos. Yeah, I threw probably like 5 times. I kept saying, I was like, this will probably lose me in the game if I do this. This will probably, yeah. GG's. Yeah, I just couldn't help it. I was dead set on throwing that game, but I learned a lot. I learned exactly what not to do. So I think I definitely need to fit a Roxanne in here for sure. You could go like 1 Raihan, 1 Roxanne. Raihan's pretty good, but oh yeah, I didn't even know about Unfazed Vet. Man, that was crazy. And then I had double knockout with Greninja at the end of the game, and I just attached for no reason to like retreat and get an extra energy into the discard pile to put back into the deck. So like I also just win if instead of hitting the Snorlax and the Greninja that turn, I should have just knocked out your Comfey then. Yeah, that was the game plan. I messed up. I was dead set on throwing, you know. Sometimes it'd just be like that. You guys want to take 3 prizes on this Palkia? Let's do it. You feel me? It's too easy, brother. Yeah, we'll take that. And play my Mirage Gate now. So we'll do that. What we got in the discard pile? It's fine. Bench that. Mirage Gates. Take these. Do that. Concealed cards. Sure. That's fine. Scoop of net this. Holy moly. I'm trying. Fleet-footed. Star Order. And just not really anything that I need to put back into the deck right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. There's not really any energy that I want to put anywhere. I can put down the training courts and attach to... I don't hate that. We'll just attach an energy to... Comfey just to have a pivot. Bench that. And Primate Wisdom, the Culver's Experiment. Okay. And we'll Lightning Rondo for 3 prizes. Thank you, Master Tech, for the Prime sub and the 10 months. Appreciate it. So that's pretty good. We'll take our 3. But then we are kind of walking into a, like, Roxanne situation. But then all I have to do is just figure out how to knock out this Palkia again. So we just hopefully rod the Palkia back, or rod the Raikou back into the deck and do it again. And then it's just GG's. That or we go Sableye and spread damage. Yeah, GG's. All right, so I definitely want a Roxanne in the list. It's just, the list is already so greedy, bro.
It's already so greedy. I'm down to... the Zamazenta's... I mean, it just is good damage output. The Recycler's so good. Even I was watching Azul last night, or 2 nights ago. And he was like saying how he was running out of energy without the Recycler. I think one Raihan's probably fine. Like one Raihan, one Roxanne. I mean, my God. I know. You probably don't see a lot of people play Pokegear in this deck. That's because they're greedy. I can say confidently Pokegear is the only way I'll even touch this pile of cards. I will not cut the Pokegear. It's like having 6 Colress. Alex Szymanski is like one of the players I think who has the most amount of time invested in a Lost Box, and he's like totally gear pilled. I'm with it, even if it's just 2. Like 2 goes a long way. Really smooths things out. If you've been watching like me play Lost Box all week, then you've seen how many times those Colruses or those whatever the heck they are, those gears. You've seen how many times those gears have buffed things out. Like, you've seen it. There she is, the Roxanne. I think you kind of have to play that card for the mirror, I guess. And I agree. A huge portion of your losses are because you don't get the early Colress. So I'm curious to see, like, all right, going first. If you're playing first as a Lost Box deck, you can get like Greninja and another fatty out turn 1, and then try to like promote a fatty so that I can't get the turn 1 knockout with Cramorant. If you get like 2 fatties out, like both Greninja and like a Snorlax or something, I mean, that's like a thing you can do. But even here, just having the Greninja means if I rope, then they send the Greninja up, so. Okay, I want switch cards off of the Colress, so I'm going to go with this first. And I want the Greninja, and I also want the Manaphy. Manaphy's there. Okay. So, we'll get these 2 and Greninja. That's fine. And then, what's Colress? Holy smokes. Well, I could get the basic Pokemon. I think we want these. I don't feel like I need the Battle VIP Pass. I got a quick ball in hand. Flower selecting. Yo, what if we ramp to the turn 1 Greninja, though? I don't think that's possible, but... Certainly not with that attitude. Concealed cards. There's my mana fee. Great. Three cards in the lost zone. Quick ball away this guy. Get the Cramorant. Scoop up nets. Take the energy. Bench that, bench that, bench that. Retreat. Bench that, spit. Okay. That's cool. So what do you... Any Lost Box heads in the chat? You choose to go first or second in the mirror. What do you do? You just choose to go second. You think so, huh? But then going blind into a random match, you choose first? I think you gotta choose first. I mean, yeah, Azul was choosing first to go against me, you know, when I was playing Lugia. How are you supposed to beat a Reggie deck with this? That's what I'm thinking, Trevor. Yeah, you go first and then just, like, play around by getting a couple big guys out there. Oh, well, now you lose. Let's party. Five now. 5. It's fine. Nice. 6, 7. My other psychic energies around, right? You only need one. Okay, we'll take these. 3. 3 is a fine number to put back in. I don't want to, like, get bodied because I didn't prize check fully. We're fine. Yeah, we're chilling. All right. Metal here, water here. I'll do it. Mirage Kit again. Metal. Lightning. Okay. That's fine. And I'm going to save the scoop up net. So we'll rope. And we'll Moonlight Shuriken these guys. Take our 2, and we should be chilling. Because now we're up. We've taken our 2 prizes. They couldn't find Mana Fee for whatever reason. I do like 2 gears over Luminion. I feel like it's one or the other. And Luminion is just such a... Like, you can make the argument that you can Aqua Return Luminion, but you got to waste a Mirage Gate on that, which just feels so bad. I shouldn't have preloaded the Zamazenta. I don't really know what I was doing there. It's fine. I think I did lock myself into... No, yeah. Didn't need to do that. But it's also not bad to have. I'm going to... Actually, I do like preloading the Zamazenta because I'm going to 3 prizes and I could get Rock Sand. So I like that. That's fine. So that's like... That's a thought. Because I was going to 3. I could get Rock Sand, so preloading the Zom is like a super nice play. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, Luminion just seems like such a big liability. Like a game-losing liability. But the gears are just always live. And honestly, you dig into your deck so much that the odds of you finding a card you want off of those gears is like pretty high. Yeah, I'm a big gear head. Cool. Playing against Mew VMAX. Aight. We've got the Colress Experiment, Scoop Up Net, Escape Rope in the hand. Everything we need. That's nice. Hopefully Big D isn't prized. But even if it is, we have one Hisuian Heavy Ball, which we've kept in the deck. Just to help. There's a lot of one-ofs in the deck now. A lot. Because this deck is greedy. So... the Hisuian Heavy Ball feels good. Because of how greedy the deck is. How many one-ofs. I mean, it's one Sableye, one Cramorant. A lot of one-ofs. Let's get into it. Uh-oh. It's a lot of Switch cards. But, kind of wanting this, it's fine. Retreat into Comfy. Flower selecting. Well... isn't that exciting? Taking the lightning. Okay. Scoop of Net. I really want to hit into this Genesect. Switch card. This is why we can't have nice things, man. Because I'm just going to find all my Mirage Gates before I find anything else. Scoop of Net. It's fine. I've got 4 cards in the Lost Zone now. Hate to use that escape rope, but flower selecting. Okay. Pain. Nothing but pain. Everything is pain.
That was even with the Culver's, bro. Just no VIP passes, no quick balls. Not even a comfy, dude. Thank you for judging me. This hand is... all right. That's fine. We got him right where we want him. Oh, look at that. I told you. The gear deniers are... gear deniers are tripping, dude. I'm going to get Psychic Leapt is what's going to happen. But that's fine. So Mew obviously wants to Psychic Leap. Knock out my Cram. Oh, God. There's my Battle VIP pass. I think honestly I'll... the boss. All right. Gear deniers. Brother. I'm straight up. I'm not having a good time, man. That judge wasn't supposed to stick, man. I was supposed to have more comfies down. God, why is Mew so good? Such a broken deck. That's fine. Marnie me, please. Man, and I've wasted a lot of resources with one Comfy out. Ah, there goes the Sableye. Yep. That's it was nice while it lasted. But the Sableye is gonna go. Okay. Well now. Good God. What a disaster. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's fine. There you go, Psychic Leap again. Okay. Let's see who they promote. They promoted the right guy. Dang it. Dang it. What the heck? All right.
90 plus 110. I mean, I could go Mu VMAX and Genesect, but then I have to find my final boss. I feel like it's more likely that we're drawing pretty bad right now. I mean, I think that I only have one boss left in the deck, and I have a 1-card hand. So the odds of me getting boss Genesect with Cramorant are pretty low. I think my highest chance is to soften up both these, knock one of them out with Zamazenta, maybe, and then finish the game with Drapion. Maybe. Because the odds of me... Oh, this 4-card hand is better than that other one I had. Okay. Alrighty then. It's not feeling pretty right now. But we can totally do this. This is fine. They're going to Lost Zone Zamazenta. Sure, man. All right, maybe not fine. All right, yeah, it's fine. That's okay. It's just gotta be. I have to Drapion right now. No, they cannot Psychic Leap now, so they are locked in. And I can win with the Dragonites, but I absolutely have to find that Mirage Gate too. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Keep that. Do that. Those two back into the deck. Drapion. Switch cart. Primate Wisdom. Okay. 2 lightning. I want to keep the... do I want to keep the water in the deck, or do I want to put it onto Comfy? I'm going to keep it in the deck. All right, Dynamic Tail. And damage the Greninja. Sure. All right. Chilling. There we go. Easy money. Now he's got 2 damage, and this is why I damaged the 2 Mu VMAXs. So that now I have this. Dragonite wins. And now we should just win. They have to knock out with a Mu VMAX and Path. We're chilling. We did draw into a water energy, which is kind of annoying. We've got Raihan too, though. And ideally we want to do this with Raihan. So let's Lost Vacuum. Get rid of that. First, we'll draw. Assuming heavy ball doesn't do anything. Flower selecting. Oh, lordy. Is that the lightning energy I need? It doesn't matter. Because I have lightning in my discard pile and I can Raihan. Okay, so I have to take that. And then... I can't Colress. What's my recovery card options looking like? We've got one rod. Let me check my prizes. Holy God, my energy recycler. Okay. Here's my other odd prized. Can I do enough damage with... No, I can't because of the Orcoria. Okay. 1, 2... Yeah, let's see. Is my rod in here? It is. So I've got one rod there, and I've got one rod here, and my recycler's prized. So I need to Primate Wisdom into the Dragonites. Lightning energy in the discard pile. I need that to get onto Dragonites. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, because this all 3 lightnings there. So Primate Wisdom into the Dragonite. Okay. It's not good. Huh. I think I think I just lose here because I can't reorder my deck. I need the Dragonite to Raihan to it. Now there's both waters, and I've already Primate Wisdomed. Man. And then if I have my energy recycler, I could just dump all the energy back into the deck and win that way. But I can't do that. So, you know, it's like, dang, bro. We're just a little bit short. Couldn't find the Dragonite. Fleetfoot, I don't have any switch cards. We can't do it. And we drew pitifully this game, and we still almost did it, you know? We're just 20 damage short. Yeah, Dragonite would have done it, but that's the wrong stone you're thinking of there, bud. Yeah. Yeah, that was really close. We drew terribly, and we still almost won. So, that's fine. I didn't have a rod left in my deck. I played it the turn previous, but I was also expecting to be Roxanne, which is why I played it the turn previous, and then I didn't get Roxanne. So, like, in hindsight, I prized my recycler. So, like, if I didn't prize my recycler, then I would have just gone for the Colress. Yeah, it was close. It was close. But our opening was so bad that it's like fine. But that's the thing though, is sometimes Lost Box is just gonna Lost Box itself. If you don't open like double comfy, you're having a bad time. Do you remember? I mean, like, I had to... Turn that quick ball before Colress. It's true, but then like there's the other situation where it's like if I don't go grab that card, then I could be put into a really compromising situation if I see too many of the Pokemon and like too many valuable resources. It's tough. Yeah. Yeah, possibly, yeah. I think it's about the play for Orlando is the deck that you like the best. Definitely. You play the deck that you enjoy playing the most. It's a 1,700 player tournament. Play your favorite deck. Dang, bro. In some ways, Lost Box feels so broken, and in some ways, it feels like a total potato. It's like, it's miserable, man. Absolutely. It's like, sure, if all of your opening hands look like this, you're chilling. But that just ain't the case. All right. My redemption. Let's do it. Here we go. Prized the Greninja, but that's okay. No sweat. Whoa. I don't need Dragonite. Yeah, we do. All right, maybe. Switch cart. I don't need Raikou. And Dragonite. It's kind of a one or the other situation. Maybe Raikou is good. I mean, I don't know. I don't need Zamazenta. I don't need Zamazenta. Alrighty then. I'll do that and pass. Okay. Fine. Yeah. I mean, Lost Box and Lugia are both incredibly strong and incredibly temperamental. And then there's Mew, which is incredibly consistent, but also just gets Drapioned. The most consistent deck, Mew. But now Mew's got Sky Sealstone. It's like, Drapion, that's already tough. Sky Sealstone and Drapion? Man. Yeesh. There's something to be said about just playing Arceus Duraludon, though. There, you know, I'm gonna put it together. Could it be time to bring back Meloetta? It still doesn't feel good because eventually you're going to be attacking with... So here's the thing. All right, so you play Meloetta. So Lost Box goes Cramorant knockout. Then they go like Sableye knockout on your other Meloetta. And then they go Drapion, Sky Sealstone, your Mew. GG's. Right. That's what I'm saying, Grin. It's just you turn off your brain, and then you just put the Duraludon on the table, and you just be like, can you deal with it? And if no, you win. And if yes, you lose. All right, what about Eternatus? All right, what about Wheezing Eternatus? What about it, bro? Wheezing Eternatus. All right, we're cooking, we're thinking. All right. Does Wheezing Eternatus get anything from Crown Zenith? I don't think so. You never start wheezing. That's not true. That was my final loss. My final loss into San Diego was my opponent getting the turn 1 wheezing against me twice playing Lugia. And I got absolutely destroyed. That was my third loss, and I was like, I quit. You could play like Sky Seal Stone with like Moltres V. Galarian Moltres, and you like charge it up. See, this is what I'm saying. People who say that like that tabletop is slower than PTCGO. That's not true, bro. Look at this. Holy smokes. They've been playing forever. You know how much time there is just sitting around not doing anything? It's crazy. All right, they're going to lose, right? Well, guys, if you're bummed on standard format, there's always Gym Leader Challenge. That's right. There are going to be some big Gym Leader Challenge side events at the Orlando Regional Championships. Make sure to bring your GLC deck. It's never been a better time to build your first GLC deck, guys. Never been a better time, especially since the format's going to be moving into paper exclusively in March. It is my favorite way to play Pokemon cards by a lot. All right, let's Culverus. Boy, howdy. Greninja's prized. The water energy. We'll do that. Okay. And then we could just take this knockout with Drapion. We've got 5 cards in the loss zone, about to be 6. Scoop up nets. But I'd like to take it with Zamazenta, which I can. Flower selecting. Sure. Oranguru. Lost Zone. Okay. You think they attack me with Genesect? Mirage Gates. I'll mess around and just put this Dragonite down. I'm asserting myself, bro. Attach that there. Prime Wisdom. Yo, the Rod. So nuts. Quick ball away, this lightning. Get the large D. Energy back into the deck. Mirage gates. We're going water, metal. Attach the metal here, water here. Retreat. Yeah, I'm all in, brother. This board state is probably incorrect, but like, also, what could possibly go wrong? See? Yeah, it was about the intimidation, you know? Just like, you ain't got nothing, bro. Nothing. I got Drapion. I got Zamazenta. I got Dragonite. What you gonna do? See, it was just the intimidation. Sometimes you just got to put it all on the table, you know? We were taking out the only Mew. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, there's only 2 quick balls in the deck. So if you want to find a Pokemon, sometimes you just got to put it into play. And if you're taking such a big lead like that, that's the thing. Is like, if you're taking such a big lead like that, then you almost like can afford that. You could afford that, because then at that point, the way you lose is if you just can't find your attackers. I wouldn't have done that if they like had another Mew down. It's looking like a turn 1 Scooparoonie. Gonna just scoop up my Comfy. Go touch some grass. You're tempting me. All right, we're playing against Arceus. Dang it, why must you make me continue playing? Okay. Fine. Quick ball away of lightning. As much as I want to get Greninja, it's just Comfy. Select. Against against an Arceus deck, we don't need that little guy. We don't need him. Fine. Raikou? I don't need him. Okay. Pass. Fine. 5 cards in Lasso. Not bad. Considering that I have not actually used Colress yet. That's fine. I'm assuming this is Arceus Duraludon. It is. So, what we have to do... They don't even have an energy. Come on. Come on, man. Just give me a Colress, man. Holy smokes. My Greninja. Jeez. But at what cost? All right, fine. Oh, it was Cramorant's, not Greninja. I thought it was... Oh, man. Greninja's in the deck? Man. That's fine. I can pop him for 80. It's not that math does not add up. Greninja's in the deck, so then I should have taken the switch card. Dang it. Dang it, Mahone. Dang it. You know what? Oh, no, it's not worth it getting in there with Cramorant. Retrieve this lightning. Come on, man. Oh, God. This deck is such a pile. Yeah, because I almost got Greninja early. That's right. Okay. It's fine. We're doing fine. I've got so many cards in the Lost Zone. Honestly, we're chilling. And they didn't do anything. So I haven't found a Colress yet. That's okay. That's fine. There's their fighting energy. Slow and steady. I just need to make sure they had a slow start. So all I have to do is make sure I have enough resources to win this game. I just need to not get... That's fine. Actually, this is cool. This is cool. Rod down, don't care. Okay. So we go Gust up Arceus. Attach here. Retreat here. Spit. Okay. And then finish that guy off with Zamazenta. And then God, Lost Box. I think playing Lost Box for 9 rounds would drive me nuts. And that's exactly why I didn't put the Zamazenta down. Because these guys are playing Lost City now. Heck no, dude. Ain't trying to deal with that. But then how do I finish off Duraludon? All right. So I got to take 4 prizes on Duraludon. That's how we're going to win. I've got 25 cards left in deck, and I haven't found a Colress yet. But it's fine. I ain't mad. I ain't even mad, bro. Right, because if I put the Zamazenta down, they can easily just go get double Turbo Boss and then lost on my doggo. Instead, I'm getting Marnie. 4 Colress. Oh, we got one. All right. Right, Dragonite, Sky Sealstone, the Duraludon. Don't you wish dragons were still weak to dragon? That'd be sick. All right, Duraludon number 2. And there's a Trinity Nova. Champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide with a champagne supernova in the sky. Come on. What are you waiting on? Can't be me. The energy already there. Oh, I'm waiting on them to take their prize. Holy smokes. Okay. Greninja. Roxanne. And a Metal Energy. Okay. Greninja. Concealed cards. Mirage Gate. Why? Why, man? Why's it gotta be this way? Okay. It's gonna drive me nuts, man. Playing this deck gonna drive me cuckoo bananas. I can't ditch that guy. Straight up. This is so cursed. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 5. It's fine. Okay. Everything's cool, man. 9 9 rounds, brother. It's fine. We got time. We got time. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah. 9 rounds, best of 3. See, they didn't do anything. We're cool, man. We're cool. Just take your time. This is the only deck in Standard where you can win and do nothing on some turns. All right, we got Raihan. That's a good start. Holy smokes. Okay. So what? Finding my Pokemon in this list has been absolutely atrocious. Yeah, man. Turns out these are all the cards I wanted. Here they are. all 5. All 5 of these would have been nice. All right, it's fine. We gotta take the quick ball. Gotta take the rod. Got 2 metal in the discard pile. I can put them back in. And I gotta take the Mirage Gate. What's my Mirage Gate situation? Holy God. Alright. Gotta take the Mirage Gate. But I don't have any switch cards in my hand. I can retreat. Gotta take... It's gotta be these, actually. Okay. Questionable about whether or not I can do it now. Yeah, we got both our rods down. That's not good. I think I just lose. Pretty sure. It should have been I should have gotten rid of the Mirage Gate. But now I don't have enough attackers to... They can't do 230, can they? Oh, we're chilling, actually. All right, we're fine. So then we go Energy Recycler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, they can't even knock out the Dragonite. But what if they go boss on the Dragonite? They wouldn't. Well. That's fine. Mirage Gate. Metal. Water. I've still got 1 Mirage Gate left in the deck. Okay, so let's go there. And then I've got 1 Mirage Gate left in the deck, and I've got Raihan. That's fine. So we go Mirage Gates. We take that metal and keep these other energy in the deck. It's fine. That goes there. Switch cards. Okay. Sure. Retaliate. I should have put that onto Comfy. But that's okay. Where's my other boss? My other boss is prized, right? Both my ropes are down. Yeah, I'm like out of energy. And the thing is, yeah, I'm just out of energy. I mean, I can attack with a Dragonite. Twice. Yeah, I should have attached and I should have saved the switch card. Good God. Yeah, if I play Lost Box and it's like, it's so broken, there's just so many ways to lose. But there's so many ways to lose. And some of them are your fault. To be fair, Duraludon is a terrible matchup for Lost Box. I mean, it's tough. Sky Sealstone makes it easier, but then they can still just heal out of it, which is quite bad. What's the rest of my deck look like? 2 waters. Right on. So we can't do it. Sure. Yeah. Like, we could have theoretically done it, but I would have needed a Rangaroo at the end of the game. Well, they could just retreat, and I didn't have Gust, and I didn't have a rope. My last boss was prized, so I didn't have access to it. And I was very low on energy, and I was very low on switch cards. But it's like there's certain situations where it's like, okay, if I put that Psychic there on the and save the switch card, then I drew it. I needed the Oranguru at the end of the game. Yeah, cramming that Duraludon at the beginning of the game might have helped. It might have. I feel like you really want a second Cramorant for sure. It's tough. Knocking out the Arceus is like harder than it should be. That's for sure. And if they just like are lost zoning your attackers, I feel like this is the right amount of energy recovery. Like 2 rods of recycle. I just say you have to be really careful. And then with a deck list that looks like this, like look, all of our Pokemon are 1 of except for Comfy. With the deck list that looks like this, you're so susceptible to Lost City. So susceptible. Because, like, they Lost City anything and you're just bodied. You could play some Capture Energy. I mean, but we're already at 12, and it's like, do I want to go to 2 Lightning? No. Do I want to go to 2 Metal? No. Do I want to go to 1 Psychic? No. Do I want to go to 3 Water? No. So, like, yeah, it's just tough. It's tough. Like, I like these energy counts. You could use 2 more capture energy, but like 2 capture energy would be sick, but where are we putting those? It's tough. It's tough to fit everything. It's like this deck list is like very, it's got a lot of top end potential, but then it's also got a lot of ways to lose. Zamazenta is probably not needed, and then you could go capture energies instead. Capture energy doesn't work on Dragonite, which feels bad, but it does work on Raikou, and it is good for, you know, getting other Comfies out and just retreating into another Comfy. I like that a lot. All right, I'm going to get ready to leave for Orlando. So, I'll be gone until Monday. I'll be back on Monday. So, if you're at Orlando, I'll see you there. And if not, I'll see you back here on Monday. I got to pack for a flight. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much for another great week here at the gym. I really appreciate it. Let's go say hi to Tord. See you guys.